Alright, we're live. Hello everyone, it's Classy here. For the first time in 2 weeks. And today, it is finally time. I'm back to streaming. I took a break from playing on this server in particular. I was playing on a friend's server for the past 2 weeks. Also, I just didn't feel like streaming. I didn't really... I don't know, usually around this far into the season I would have given up. Well, not given up, but like, have stopped playing. I know that was the case last season. So I just died. That's why I have a spare elytra in my inventory. But today, it is finally time. It is finally time for what, you may be asking, and well, I will show you. I spent the entirety of last weekend working on something. Of course, while I was off, I was doing a bit of work in this temple. For example, I put floors in. Don't have enough gold, concrete, and glowstone to do more floors. There's only one more floor, or a few more floors I really need to put in. But up here, just one look at these item frames, and you'll know what I've been up to. And what we're doing today. Today, we are finally building the sorting system. Or at least as much as I can on stream. So yeah. I had this sorting system planned out. I've had it planned out for quite a while. Since maybe November or October. I've just been a bit intimidated to start working on it. But on Saturday, I made a list of all the items. I had already laid out what I wanted to get sorted. And so I made a list on paper. You can hear it. So I spent Sunday morning gathering all the items I need, 6 of each item at least, because you need 1 for the item frame and a minimum of 5 for each sorting system. And I spent yesterday afternoon gathering a bunch of wood and iron, and I managed to get enough right before the stream started, or before I started streaming today. I needed a total of 5 shulkers of logs. I gathered 3, and then I got tired of that, so I just went to Mall 2 and just used my own. And then iron for the hoppers. I needed 19 1/4 stacks of iron blocks. I mainly just tried to get as many as I could from just running around my base, seeing what I had lying around. Wasn't enough. Went to my iron farm, didn't have enough, so I AFK'd there for a bit. And I looked in a few other places, and I just decided I'll just go to Mall 2, and I grabbed all my iron, and I had enough. So, what I might want to do is on this computer, just pull up the world where I have that. But in the meantime, we gotta get to work. The way I want this to be done, I've only done one corner of this, or a bit of the corner actually, like, designed properly. Like you can see with the yellow terracotta, or yellow concrete and the glowstone. I kind of want there to be a glowstone ring around each set of chests. Yes, I'd like to start the game. This is how it's basically going to work. We're going to have... It took me everything to not just start work on this last night. Something I didn't think about is I needed to gather redstone to actually build the systems themselves. But we'll start by putting in the hoppers. And the chests. It was a lot like Season 2. I remember in Season 2 I made a list of all the items I wanted to sort. It was while I was outside. We had free time during a class. It was the end of 9th grade. And it was just a fun time planning it out. Of course, I remember it was painful because I didn't have an iron farm. So I wasn't really able to place all the hoppers until I actually did finally build one. And also, after I'm done this little area, I'll show you guys all the items I want to have sorted. But yeah, it's good to be back. I'm probably not going to be streaming frequently, like multiple times a week. I'm planning on only doing 2 streams a week. But that's just because right now I'm still a little unmotivated. I mean, in fact, I don't know if you noticed this. I've been away so long. The influence of the temple of the ice crystal is worn off. I was on a different server building a beach town, so I figured why not dress appropriately for that. And after a couple days, my skin and everything turned back to normal. So I don't look cold, though I'm sure after a bit more time on this server, probably by next week, I'll be back to being cold, and I'll probably have changed back into my suit. Alright, so let me show you guys all the things I want to get sorted. This is actually the start. So I want to sort out. I think this is going to be less items than I sorted out last season. That's for sure. Prismarine related stuff, glowstone, a bunch of drops and farming stuff. I want to sort out wood, all wood and crimson wood and stuff. We got fences, gates. We got colorful things like glass. We've got wool and concrete. And we've got concrete powder. It was really difficult because I realized I'm not going to be able to sort out everything. It's painful because I'd have to pick and choose. And I don't like having to pick and choose what I can and can't sort. I think I could have definitely switched some things out. But we got sandstone, we've got dyes, we got normal stone bricks, we got workstations, we got stones, we got cobblestone, dirt, gravel. We have red sandstone, we've got end stuff, slime and honey blocks, we got nether stuff, we got redstone stuff over here. We got pumpkins, melons, snow stuff, and chains, and more cold stuff. We got leaves, and I guess these kind of count as leaves. That's just an extension of the wood area. I don't know if I came over here. Yeah, that's basically it. I can't wait to finally be able to be done with the sorting system and sort everything. If I don't finish this in today's stream, which I'm guaranteeing I won't, at least I know I'm probably not going to be able to put in the redstone today. I'll probably do that off stream. And I reckon once that's done, I'll finally be able to move in. Wait, are these chests, they're supposed to face inward? Nice. 1, 2, 3. It was fun though, gathering all this stuff. I actually probably have I probably am able to restock the iron shop because, I mean, between 8 and midnight, I was AFKing on the server with my alt account at the iron farm. sweet. Got me over here. Now I can check. Oh yeah, also this season, instead of like seasons 1 and 2, I'm gonna have 4 areas where you can deposit items. So like right here where there aren't item frames on this little stone area, you can deposit items into the sorting system. You can deposit them there, and in every cardinal direction, basically. And I think that was a pretty smart idea. Where was I? Oh yeah, here they are. Oh, I was wondering what that was. Okay, I just haven't placed double chests over here. Nice. 2, 3. Believe it or not, these hallways are 4 blocks wide. They were actually supposed to be 6, but then I realized I wouldn't be able to actually wouldn't have enough room to do the redstone, so I had to push everything in a little bit. So, luckily it's not like a 2 block wide. They're not going to be 2 block wide hallways. Also, it's going to get a lot more laggy here. At least with Season 2. Me being in my actual base, I didn't have to experience as much lag because I made the sorting system its own building. Season 1 though, I did make it a part of my base, and I think I liked that. I think I liked... Alright, don't tell my Season 2 base I said this, but I really prefer my Season 1 base. I mean, I didn't really even do anything with my Season 2 base, aside from the first, or the bottom floor. Season 1 base had stuff on every floor. Also, it's been a hot minute since I've built a... Oh. It's been a hot minute since I've built a sorting system, so... Bear with me if I need to do a bit of adjusting. I want to at least get the hoppers in, and I might just do the redstone later. Now, there might run into an issue. Season 2 and Season 1, I believe I had 5 rows of double chests. This one I'm only going to have 3 per item, so I'm not too sure like if I'm going to have an overflow or not. I'm certainly going to use shulker boxes if there is an overflow. Issue with an overflow is it will ruin the adjacent sorting systems. Also, what I was actually planning on doing today, before I decided I was going to make the sorting system, I was actually going to do that project I told you guys I was going to do. The one that I needed the netherite for, that's why we went netherite mining last stream. Might do that next stream, or definitely within the next 5 streams I would like to do it. It won't be like a really big project. But it's something, it was just a fun idea I had. So I do think I did do a little bit of netherite mining, or I dug a tunnel or something. I don't know. That was before I took the big break. After the netherite stream, before I decided to play on a different server for a little bit. I think I was actually planning on streaming Wednesday the 6th, but My sister told me there was something going on the news, so I obviously couldn't stream. I've spent 4.5 hours watching that. I'm definitely not streaming any other time this week, only because this week is the last week of the quarter at school, so that's usually a very stressful time. I just happen to have the day off today, and I also really just wanted to build the sorting system. I'm gonna be really upset if I got the math wrong on how many chests and hoppers I needed. It was also weird, because when I joined, it wasn't an actual server, it was a realm that I joined. But it was kind of weird starting over, or having, like, not having all the gear I'm used to having. Another friend invited me to his server, and I briefly played there. I just speed ran the whole game, with the caveat that it was on easy mode, and keep inventory was on, so I don't really count that. These aren't supposed to be chests here. I beat the game in under 3 hours. I didn't have access to console, obviously, because it wasn't my server, so I couldn't see exactly how long. But I'm not going to count that, only because keep inventory was on, and it was on easy mode. Alright. I gotta check this. Okay. Alright, so I should also move these shelter boxes. I just moved these up here to signify that I've gotten all the materials for an area. Not gonna get laggy in here until I put in all the redstone. I get the feeling that this sorting system will give me real Season 1 vibes. I mean, it being a ring, it'll be in, like, a giant ring around one of the floors of my base. Like, well, Season 1's sorting system, I believe, was actually 2 floors. Or was it just 1 floor in the... So, I know the input was on the 2nd floor. No, I think it was 2 floors. It'll also be weird, you know, having to relearn where everything is. I mean, then again, it's not like... No, actually, I do think I can kind of remember where things were from my Season 2 sorting system. It was probably smart to divide things up into, like, 4 different areas. Like, obviously, the top right area was where I kept all the color-related things. The bottom right was where I kept corals and end stuff, and I think sand. The left side, I know vaguely what they were, but I can't remember which items were on the top and which items were on the bottom corner. bottom one definitely had wood. The top one definitely had valuables. Tempted to go check, but usually when I load up the Season 2 world, if I travel by Nether, and it usually crashes. Wait, that's only on this computer that happens. I'll just go on my new computer and check it out. Remember, I was able to take a bunch of those screenshots with shaders on. I can't wait for Season 3 to be over. Not because I hate Season 3, but just I want to be able to take more screenshots of, like, people's builds. With shaders on, of course. I'm not going to do that on a live stream, because I can't, especially on this computer. Also, I don't know what this summer will hold in the way of me in live streaming. My parents would like me to get a job, like a summer job, so that's probably what I'm going to be doing. And it'll be obviously likely be a day job, so, and I usually stream during the day, so who knows what'll happen. Maybe I'll switch to streaming at night. That's probably what I would do if I were to continue streaming. Or I might just not stream. Or just stream like once in a really long while. And who knows, maybe I won't end up needing to get a job. Originally, my parents wanted me to get a job last summer, but the pandemic hit and they thought maybe next summer. They might have that same mentality this year. Alright. Oh, this is looking great. Alright. I just am eagerly, hold shift, my goodness, I'm eagerly waiting for the moment I can just chuck all the items I have into this sorting system. At that point, I'll probably have moved into here. I'll need to figure out things. Like, obviously the floor, well, there's not a ceiling right here on this layer, but this floor where that indentation is over there, that's going to be its own floor, and that's not going to really, I don't want that to be accessible to anyone. I just want that to be redstone stuff, like, for the sorting system. Alright. Oh wait, I need to do the back. Wish I didn't have to hold shift every time I wanted to place the chest on the side of another chest. Nice. Alright. I don't know if we'll have enough chests to finish this. I haven't even gotten half... Oh, no, I haven't gotten halfway through all these. Or this outer circle. Square, it's a square. Yeah, I might have enough chests. I gotta just learn to trust my own math. So in total, I've calculated that I would be... And that this... I'm holding shift. That this would end up sorting out 280 different items. Well, it is capable of sorting out 280 items. I'm only going to sort out 275 because I want 5 rows to be dedicated to Wait, rows or columns? I always get rows and columns mixed up. I think rows are vertical, I think. I want 5 rows to be dedicated to items that don't get sorted. Like, say I throw in, is there an item? Oh yeah, slime balls. I remember being upset that I didn't decide to sort out slime balls. So if a slime ball goes through the sys, it'll just go on one of the last 5 rows. Those are basically there because if I throw in an item that can't get sorted, like a non-stackable item, say, then where would it go? It would just back up the system if I didn't put in or dedicate some slots to that. Nice. We're getting used to this new mouse. Basically the mouse that I used to use for my MacBook, I has put over to my new computer because I use that a whole lot more than I use this one now. So I don't like this new mouse that I have to use for my MacBook. Oh yeah, I went too far. My friend Dirt Pool. Interesting question. I was not prepared to answer that. You caught me off guard with that question. He's my friend. So of course I can't... I could ban him. I very well have grounds to ban him. My shift key keeps coming unpressed even though I'm holding it down this whole time. Also, another reason I haven't been playing Minecraft a lot. See, there's this one game that I'm really fond of called Among Us. And I kind of really like that game. Alright, that lines up. I keep also wanting to hold shift whenever I want to talk because on my new computer, on Discord, I have my shift key for push to talk. I only really started using push to talk once I started playing Among Us. Why doesn't my C key work either? I checked multi-profits, but I feel like I checked yesterday and didn't see anything. Or maybe I didn't check, but I anticipated not getting anything, because, I mean, I can't really expect other people to have been online, especially if I haven't been online for quite a while. Oh, also, on the realm I was playing on, it was made by, the realm is owned by one of my friends who really loves Hermitcraft, so we installed a bunch of vanilla tweak data packs. One of them actually incorporates /back and /home and all that stuff. When I got back on the server, I kept typing /trigger back, /trigger home, and I keep remembering, oh right, I don't have that here. Open up Discord and ask my friend to voice call, but I feel like that would make the stream laggier than it already is. Or the game laggier. The stream's fine. I don't understand how my 2010 MacBook Pro is able to stream better than my new computer. That was literally the only reason I wanted a new computer, so I could stream better. And also, well no, better, yeah. That's the broad term. I did figure out something. I have 3 devices that are capable of playing Among Us. So what I did was I joined, on 3 instances of the game, I joined random people's server with 3 of myself. And I give all 3 of me the same name. I managed to figure out a way to do it without there being a number next to your name. I'm thinking of maybe doing that on a live stream. Just trolling people with 3 of me. You know, it freaked my friends out when we played in private rooms. Ow, lag. Hope he's asking where's and where. He should have an elytra unless he lost. Oh my gosh. I need a new keyboard. Oh yeah, I put an ender chest in here because I needed to fly up there earlier, but I didn't have my ender chest with me, and I had I was out of rockets. Also, this server now runs 1.16.5, yet for some reason I'm still able to play in 1.16.4. Existing Goat, sup? Hello, Existing Goat, welcome to the live stream. I'm sorry if you typed that a long time ago, I didn't notice. Oh my gosh, she doesn't know which temple's the gold temple. Ow. My desk. I don't know which portal he'll come through. Does he still have his... Oh no, he changed back into his normal skin. Oh, there he is. I see him. Oh my gosh, Dirt, get up here. Oh, thank goodness that you weren't waiting a while. It'll also be interesting because, I mean, initially I was going to put in water elevators to get from... I swear to God, if he loses my Elytra... I hate him. I really hate him. It's the one place I don't like dying. Because that's the one place you're guaranteed to lose at least one item. Why was he even in the cactus farm? Or maybe he's just joking, but... I haven't really been working on this lately. I know at least one item. There's no way all of the items got lost. Okay. Alright, he wasn't lying. Looks like the majority of the items landed in there. Everything that isn't a chest or something of mine can go up there. I swear, if he lost my Elytra. He lost my Elytra. If I'm taking my rockets back, I don't care. Right, I was about to hit Control Q because that's something I can do now on my new computer, but I can't do that on this one. Alright, well, enough of that distraction. Let's get back to work. These chests aren't going to place themselves down. It's probably what I'm going to spend most of my day doing after I'm done streaming. Right, that's where we have to be. Alright, back to work. Either with my... Okay, I lost a netherite helmet once, a really good netherite helmet once in that cactus farm when I died. And from that point forward, I decided to only wear diamond armor when I was going in there. It's funny. Diamond armor is not valuable enough anymore to care. It's like wearing iron armor instead of diamond armor back before 1.16. Oh, hello. Right. It should be it for the chests, at least. Well, I just gotta remember which level how far up with the hoppers I need to go before I actually have to do the redstone part. Come on, place. There we go. Alright, that's that for the chests. Maybe I should finish one little area just to show you what it will look like. I'll need to also... Alright. Let me go around real quick and look for something. Alright, that's what I want. Alright, so... I need glowstone real quick. And I also will need, alright, I need yellow terracotta and that. So, where's the, okay, that's the area I started with, so I'll just quickly, actually I don't think I'll need yellow terracotta. So this is basically, of course, there'll be a roof right above where these glowstone go, and the reason I chose glowstone is because that way I wouldn't need to use stairs or slabs, because glowstone is a transparent block, kind of. So yeah, there'd be this. And I've got a pattern, like a cool looking pattern thing I want to have on these walls. What I want to know is, okay, interesting. I'll probably do the actual decorating of these walls and everything off stream. Unless I do decide to do it. No, I'd probably do it off stream. It would be too like at that point to do on stream. Alright, that looks nice. It's not done, obviously, but... Alright, so I definitely got the number of chests right. I do know that I made more than I actually needed. That's just because I had a little bit of leftover wood, so I figured... No, I didn't make more than I... Well, I did make more than I needed, but it's not all that I'm gonna need to make. Shoot. Alright, I'll figure that part out in a moment. Basically, I need more yellow terracotta. Yeah, this is the area. It needs to be 6 blocks wide. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So this right here, this is important. I gotta actually look at this closer. Right. So this is going to be one of 4 areas where we can input items to the system. I need hoppers and I need glowstone. Not too many. Don't think I took into account how many hoppers I need for the actual dispenser system, but I know I purposely overcalculated it just in case. I don't know why this fish isn't in my offhand. So I gotta look at this redstone circuit. Oh, that's what I did. Fascinating. So, gotta put something back here. Two hoppers, double chest, and into here we have hopper. Oh, right. Chests aren't full blocks. That's always annoying. Right, and then we'll need 2 chests, 2 chests. What was my plan for the top chest? Wait a minute, what was my plan for the top chest? There's going to be a chest up here, but I don't know what I do with it. Because there's no way I can get that part to work. Can I? I gotta quickly look at something. Not that one. It's something I didn't catch. I guess I never actually fully did these. Alright, that's interesting. No, that's not supposed to be chests. Oh, I know, it can just be an upside down triangle to signify the upside down gold temple. And then what I want is surrounding this, and behind it I want glowstone. That's better. It's not as grand as what I wanted initially, but this will work. Later on, I'll just replicate that 3 other times. And then there's also, I actually have to make it a proper, like, put in the dispensers and everything. Alright, now I gotta quickly look at something. I know I did redstone for one of these things, and I gotta figure out which one. I figured out one thing. I think one thing figured it out is useful. I figured out how high the... Okay, there we go. Alright, I figured this out. So the way we're going to do this is we need to go 1, 2, 3, then down, and then out. And then the redstone should just go behind these hoppers. It'll basically be the whole system. I need a block to use. I'm gonna grab some stone. I need to make space for stone. Oh, wait. Oh, that's difficult. Should I do the redstone circuit first? That might actually be the right thing to do, but I'm gonna not do that. Because I'm not smart. Right, then we go up. So the block on the bottom is where the actual circuit is going to go. This block up here just exists so we have a block to place the hoppers against. Alright. Nice. Well, I actually have to jump up for this. I hate this. I hate that I can't just right-click off the top of this chest because I would be in the way because chests are slightly lower than normal blocks. I don't like that. I hear there was a time where they weren't like that. No, and I don't actually have to hold shift, do I? Nice. Right, and this is, I believe, the level out where the floor will go. And then right up here, we'll have, one block above it, it'll have a ring going around. I'll have to figure out the direction I want this to go, because it'll have to go in a circle, and then come in, and then go in an, counterclockwise. I was about to say anti-clockwise, like I'm an idiot. No, that's the way people say it. Some people say it, but it just doesn't sound right. Maybe it does if I was about to say anti-clockwise. Maybe it does. I don't know if my frames were always this slow or if they're getting lower because I'm actually making the sorting system. I'm actually kind of afraid to be finished with this because Lord knows how laggy this will be. Oh, come on. And it looks like I should also have calculated... Actually, that's what I'm going to do after the stream. I'm going to calculate how many repeaters and comparators and redstone dust and torches I'll need. And then after that, I should be... I mean, after, of course, I make the circuits that dispense the items upward and put them into the system. Once I'm done that, then I should be done. Well, aside from the actual making the exterior look nice. That'll be a last priority. Nice. Let me break this. Nice. Oh, I'm so excited. We've only gotten 2 of these done, but still, I'm just excited to finally have a sorting system. Remember towards the beginning of the season complaining about not having a sorting system? Well, no more of that. There we go. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I did place these a block too high. I was wondering what the heck happened. Didn't look right. No, damn it. Alright. Let's jump up. Nice. Alright. Rockets. So hard to navigate. There we go, I made it. Okay. More hoppers. Don't have to hold shift. Oh, hello, zombie. I had a feeling you might spawn up there. Nice. Well, I'm liking the way this looks. So, obviously, this will be where the end of my sorting system. This will be the last area of my sorting system. By that I mean, it'll have... Okay, so the first items that'll get sorted will go here. So, I'm thinking the way it'll go is, it'll go around here. It'll go clockwise starting from this point on the outer ring. Go all the way around, and then once it reaches here, it'll go in and then go counterclockwise and end here, where these empty frames are. These have to be, because this has to be the last area, because it has the empty item frames, or the empty spaces. I panicked. This was actually supposed to be 6 slots, but then I realized after I was doing the stained glass, I realized I don't have a spot for actual glass, and that's an issue. Because I use glass way more than I use stained glass. I know a lot of these items I'm never even going to obtain, but you never know. Oh, that's not good. Alright, this should... Alright. Alright. Here we go. Oh, message. Oh, it's on Discord. Join the realm. No. Sorry, Dirtpool's now texting me. Alright. I might stream on the realm. I had considered maybe doing it. Alright, it's got attached to this hopper. Alright, good news. We are now halfway done the inner circle, or the inner ring. So we just have the other half of this ring and the entirety of the outer ring to go. It's only been an hour, my goodness. It's surprising how quick you can be productive. I'm so excited at the prospect of finally having a sorting system. Oh. Alright. Stone. And I'm thinking for this sorting system, I'll only go with one comparator versus two comparator sorters. And by that, what that basically means is, so if you use one comparator for a sorting system, it means you need a total of 45 items. You need 45 items in a hopper before it'll start getting sorted into chests. But with two comparators, you only need 22. But I only really care about that if I'm using valuables, like if I need a diamond sorting system. Since these aren't diamonds I'm sorting, I don't think that'll be necessary to have 22 instead of 25. I'm scared. So on my friend's realm, we have the data pack that'll give, if you kill someone, you'll get their head. People have been trying to get my head. I mean, apparently it's the ritual for the owner to kill you and take your head and put it on a wall of all the players. They haven't really gotten around to that. They said they will at some point. Meanwhile, other people have tried to kill me. Thankfully, I've been able to get away before they can. And I have yet to be actually killed by a player. There have been a few close calls. I remember fighting my friend Dirtpool. I got 3 of his head, and he had better gear than me. And he has yet to actually take my head. So I often get nervous when other people join the realm while I'm online. Wait. No, I did that wrong. Well, I don't think it matters. I think it's okay if they're sideways and facing in. It's these hoppers up here that have to be facing in. Alright. So we go, up we go, and then hoppers. And hoppers. And then hoppers. And then a hopper, and then stone. And then hoppers. And then stone. And then hoppers. Wait, no, don't sort. Ah, crap. Oh well. What are the... No, it didn't get in the stone one. The stone one's on that side. It's on the outer ring. And if I do see stone in any of these, I will know that it just came from me doing these. I thought I nailed that. Oh, nice. Nailed it the second time. Alright. And our circle's about to be complete, or in our square. The inner ring will be complete soon. The outer ones will take more time just because there will be more hoppers to place. I get the feeling what I'll be doing off stream is I'll be gathering a bunch of redstone materials for another upcoming project I'd like to do, preferably in the next stream, though I have been putting it off for quite a while because I'm too nervous to actually do it. I mean, it'll be a resource that I probably won't even use that often, but when you do need to use it, boy does it come in handy. Right. Stone. Alright. That's the inner part done. Let me also remove these. What I'll also do real quick is, that's actually really nice. This part that's really finished exterior-wise is the end point. So what I'll just quickly do is I'll come up here and do this. Actually, these 5 don't even get sorting systems. This is now on the top floor. There's just not a wall. There's just not a ceiling to separate these. And basically, I want to go all the way around and just place in all these hoppers. These will be what carry the items around the system. So I only calculated how many hoppers I need for the actual chest sorting systems. I didn't take into account how many I need for the top. But rather what I did was I just guessed that maybe 4 stacks would be enough. Or it was some arbitrary number of stacks. Oh, hello there, friend. Stay away from me. He looks like Dirt Pool, kinda. This is halfway around, right? Yeah. Sometimes if I face a certain direction, I can tell where I'm facing. Like, for example, I know that either the Ice Temple or the Earth Temple is in that direction, and I can tell that either the Ice Temple or the Earth Temple is in that direction. I don't know why I'm able to tell, like, 180-degree rotations. Like, if I'm in an AFK pool and then I come back later, I'll know which of it's either one of 2 walls that the door is on. Alright, so yeah, Ice Temple, and then that corner it's the Earth Temple. I think it might have something to do with the way blocks are lit up. Like, you can see this side right here is darker than this side right here. I think that might be why I'm able to tell which way it's facing. I don't know an actual, like, cardinal direction to associate it with, but rather other things to associate with that are local. Where does that go? Okay, there we are. Come on, land. My goodness, this lag. It's not lag, it's TPS, or it's FPS lag. There's a difference between TPS lag and server lag and FPS lag. Server lag is when the TPS dips below 20. FPS lag is when when you look around, it looks all choppy like this. If I do get a job this summer, I want to save up for a really epic computer. I saw one that cost $5,000. The reason I saw a video where this one guy was just flexing about how he had a great new computer, and he was like pushing Minecraft to its limits. I'm like, wow, I need that computer. Maybe I'll actually be able to live stream. It wasn't that computer, but I found a really good one, I think. And I have no frame of reference. I just assume there's a direct correlation between price and quality of the computer. I could be completely wrong. Alright, so that's where I'm going to leave off with that. Alright. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Place the block here so I can get up. Actually, no, I'll just fly up unreliably. Oh, I didn't even finish placing chests. That is stupid. Alright, that's where the chests are. No, wait, I moved them, didn't I? I moved them. Also, if you're wondering why I use lime shulker boxes, there's a project I've been working on off-stream. It's not really that... It's one that I thought about streaming, but decided it's probably not that important. I'll show you guys when it's done. It's just something stupid. But I thought it would be fitting if I used lime shulker boxes, but it turned out I did not need that many. So I basically cleared out a bunch of shulker boxes and then dyed them all lime. The reason I didn't need as many shulker boxes as I thought I did was because I revised the plan and thought of a way to make the project even cooler while requiring less resources. Only needed like a quarter of the resources that I initially thought. Alright, that's that part done. Oh, come on, let me up. Light your trick, come on, please. Oh, wait, that only works for 2 block high. That's 3 blocks high. The hell? I thought it landed up there. Ooh, my frame rate. Look at all these hoppers. It's no wonder why I'm not at 1 FPS. Let's see, what settings can I turn down? I could turn down this. I could turn down... What do I have? That's good. That's the good idea. Alright. Didn't know I didn't have those turned on. And that might... Ooh, that's the... Oh no, I have to do this crap. I want it to be on fast, not fancy. Whenever you want to turn on or off connected textures or change between the settings, it'll reload the entire thing. That's odd. On my actual computer where I'm playing, it's like a vibrant red, but on the live stream while I'm watching it, it looks more like a slightly purplish pinkish red. I'm not turning connected textures back on during the stream because it's gonna go. It cycles between off, on, and off, fast, and fancy. Oh, I think that might have helped actually. Keyword is I think. Oh, and this has to face that way now. Oh, that's gonna be confusing. Alright, come on. Come on. Aw, oh, come on. I want to just place this in a constant streak. There we go. I did it. If you're wondering what that was me constantly switching between tapping right click with my index finger and my middle finger to do it extra fast. It's a fun building tip if you want to place a bunch of blocks really fast, or if you don't feel like holding shift in a scenario where you don't need to shift. Like if I'm placing if I'm like placing against a chest, obviously you need to hold shift, but if you're placing like stone on stone or something, then yeah, you wouldn't need to in this case. Alright, so this will need to go 1, 2, 3. and then over 2. Oh, this is going to be so cool. And once I've got the redstone and I can finally... The redstone is... Well, I need to put in the redstone and then I can actually put in the items that I... Well, I need to... I need to put in the items to identify which items need to get sorted where. But after that part, I'll be done. And I'll just be able to put all my items in. It'll be great. I'll have to AFK. Maybe I'll have to AFK overnight. I do have a lot of items. No, I couldn't AFK overnight. The issue with sorting a gigantic amount of items is that you don't have enough space, like, in the input chests to do it all in one go. And I'm definitely not going to put it... If I'm going to have 4 input areas, I'm not going to use all 4 of them at once. Only because then items will certainly get lost and despawn. The only reason I have 4 is if I just need to put in a few items, then I'll be able to do it in any cardinal direction. Alright, up. Alright, I have to actually be mindful of how I do this. If you hold, you can constantly tap shift on and off and right click, but you have to get a rhythm going if you want to do that. That usually helps if you need to place against something like a hopper or a chest. Or like when you're scaffolding, except I failed that, so don't look for my advice. Alright, let's go. Oh, I got really far that time. Alright. Alright. Well, that's a quarter of this done. Alright, cool. Bam. Alright, this area. Boy. I think once I'm done this last quarter, I'll just do the rest off stream. Hopefully next time you see me, everything I have will be moved into here. Right. This row. All right. Cool. Up. Oh, I got really far. Oh, I got too far. Cool. Right. Whoa. Well, it'd be nice if that had landed in the hopper chest. Oh well. Oh, and I just remembered. I also, damn it, I'm gonna fall in a hopper. I also remembered. So I do have a plan for the floor below this one. Or the 2 floors below this one. Down here, I want to have villagers. I just want to have that be like a villager trading area. This could very well be my laggiest base. I don't know which one was laggier, Season 1 or 2, but this might very well take the cake. Well, I mean, technically speaking, the whole island is my base, but this is going to be like, the Gold Temple is going to be my main area of residence. I still have to figure out where I'm going to, like, because something that really I also realized is I didn't make, sorters for stuff like diamonds or emeralds or iron or gold, which I really should have done. What I probably was thinking at the time is I won't sort them, I'll just have them be in their own separate chests. I mean, I did something similar to that in Seasons 1 and 2, even though I'm certain that in Season 2 I actually did have sorters for diamonds and iron and stuff. Probably figured I just want to keep my valuables separate. So what I need to now figure out is where I'm going to have those. Like, obviously they can't be part of the sorting system. I'm not going to fit that into 5 rows, and even if I could, I'd still need those 5 rows of chests for items that can't get sorted. Yes, I made it up. Nice. I don't know why I went all the way over here just to continue placing. Oh, come on. I gotta get this. Oh, I almost had it. So that's 8 hoppers left over. Yeah, alright. Another thing, each one of these rows, right here, this one that I'm not there, but like from an input area all the way to a corner, that'll be 24 rows, and this like little areas like this, that's 11 rows. Oh, what the hell, I'll do the rest of this on stream. Also, I need to repair my elytra. No! I'm making it out to be a bigger deal than it is by having an disproportionate reaction. Nice. Oh boy. Half a ring left. The redstone, it's probably gonna seem really difficult, but I get the feeling that doing the redstone will actually be the easiest part. Or at least, like, in the way of each storage system. I know even though it's really simple, I hate having to do the dispenser mechanisms to make make item elevators. But just the thing for each one of these, it should be nice, because it'll all be tileable. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, that's what I did. I heard I placed a hopper, but I didn't see it. I thought I just had a terrible thought. Oh no, never mind. My terrible thoughts abided, whatever. Didn't realize that was there. I was afraid of the ender pearls, because I forgot that ender pearls only stack up to 16, and that might affect these, but A, I've had ender pearl sorters in systems like this in the past, and B, it should be fine, actually. This is probably what I'm going to be doing most of tomorrow after I get the redstone in, or during school days. I'm probably just going to be, during class, I'm just going to be putting items in here and letting them get sorted. Should have used dirt for this. It would have been easier to break quickly. Oh well. Alright. Aw, I only failed because I ran out of stone. Okay, speaking of which, I still have a bunch of stone. I mean, I obviously have tons of it. I just in my inventory right now. cool. So I believe there's ways to make these less laggy. Like if I think there's like a block that you can put over hoppers to make them less laggy somehow. I don't understand how that works, but apparently there's a way, so I'm going to also be looking that up after the stream. Hopefully it'll be an inexpensive block. And I've heard stuff like furnaces and composters. I'd be a lot happier if it turned out I needed to use furnaces because they're easy to craft. Come on, there we go, finally. I was wondering how many more of these I'd have to place. Is that wind I hear? Jeez Louise, it always gets windy this time of year, especially in March. I don't understand why. Remember, 2018, the whole East Coast had a major power outage because of a windstorm. Remember school being canceled that day, and I was in the shower when the power went out. Alright, blocks. Then it'll just be one more quarter left of this, and then I should be done with the hoppers and the chests. Alright, go up, and then, oh, hang on. Looks better if you don't sprint. There we go. Nice. I think initially I did want this sorting system to be to take up 2 layers. By that I mean have 2 layers of actual sorting. Like there'd be chests here and chests up there. My original plan, actually, back in January... Jeez Louise, it's been a year since I've had this entire... Well, almost been a year since I've had this entire place. Came up with, like, the design for the space. I don't know if it was exactly this date, but the date January 29th keeps coming into my mind whenever I think of when I actually designed this. It could just be the first day I actually remember doing design work on this. My initial plan was to actually have the sorting system split between the 4 temples. This is before I even knew like what I wanted to do in each temple. I thought water-related items can go into the water temple, fire into the fire temple, earth into the earth temple, air into the air temple, because there was no ice temple then, it was just the air temple instead. And then I quickly realized that would not work at all, because it wouldn't divide evenly at all. There are no air items. Closest thing to that would be ice, and even if I decided to do ice items, there's like ice, blue ice, packed ice, and then if you want to stretch it, there's snow layers, and snowballs. That's barely any. But for fire, you got... Was this before or after? I feel like this would have been after the 1.16 snapshots had started coming out. So yeah, there would have been... In my mind, there would have been soul sand, there would have been netherrack, nilium, warped nilium, soul soil, all that stuff. And then, but then earth. You just have all the stones, you'd have all the dirt related items, you'd get wood related items, it would be all uneven. So then I thought maybe dividing each temple up into different functions, like maybe one temple would just have farms, the other would have the sorting system. I'm actually thinking, I do really need to do something else for the Earth Temple, because you saw what I did with the Fire Temple, what I showed off in the last stream I did. I actually put in like a little volcano there, because the ground floor had nothing, it was barren. And that's the same case with the Earth Temple, so I gotta figure out something to put there on the floor. My initial plan was to put a tree and a spiral staircase to get up there. That was before I even came up with... Was it before I came up with the idea of floating ponds? I mean, once I actually started designing interiors for each temple, I stopped drawing it out on paper, because around that time I actually started using Minecraft, a single-player world. Remember, there were 3 attempts of me doing the islands. My first attempt was me using World Edit to flatten out the island, and then... No, I didn't flatten out the island. I world edited it into 4 corners, the ones that we have today on my island, but I decided it didn't look right because I hadn't flattened it. Back then I didn't really want to flatten it. I still kind of wish I hadn't flattened out the entire island, but I did in the end. Second attempt, I think I just messed something up. The third attempt, I nailed it. The Minecraft single-player world, where I have all 5 of the temples, and there's no 4-way split of land. Like, there's no netherrack on the floor near the fire temple. There's no sand near the water. No, it's just all grass. And I didn't even flatten it out. I did do a little bit of terraforming, though. I remember the water temple initially, what I wanted to have it, I just wanted it to be completely filled with water and have conduits around, but I realized that would not work, because I tried, because I just couldn't see anything. If I had respiration, maybe, but I wanted there to be corals everywhere. I had designed, well, I stole a 10x10 redstone door design and shrunk it down to 8x8, and it could work with the water temple, with there being water in it. I'm still on the fence of whether or not I want to put 8x8 doors on each of the entrances to the 4 temples. in the test world I have, but it would take a while to build 8 of those. And I still might, who knows? I'd even thought of maybe making map art for each logo. Oh, nice. Perfect hoppers. For each one, but that I realized would take quite a lot of time. So there was one that I couldn't quite figure out how I wanted to go about designing it. I designed 3 on paper. I designed a water logo, a fire logo, and an air logo, but I couldn't quite figure out what I wanted to do with the earth logo, because I wanted them to all kind of be all rounded and everything, but you don't really think of earth as... I could have done an actual earth, like a picture of, like, the planet Earth. That would have worked. It's spherical. I mean, it's not a perfect sphere. It's the Earth. There we go. Alright, and this will be it. This area right here will be the start of the entire sorting system. Alright, no, I don't have to worry about it. If I'm not holding shift, then I don't have to worry about accidentally placing a hopper facing down, so I just open up the menu. Alright. Oh no. Oh, well. Well then. We've done it. We've built the sorting system. Well, aside from the redstone, but we've gotten the difficult part out of the way, which is the tedious part, which is placing in all the chests and hoppers. I did not think I'd be able to do all of that on this stream today, but I did. So, on that note, thank you guys for tuning into today's live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys next time I live stream. Bye!